You should. Hi everybody, hope everyone's doing well, and I hope you're ready for another math video this morning. We're going to be talking about addition today. Tell someone in your house what you remember about addition. Did you tell someone that addition is putting things together? I hope you did, because that's what addition is. We're going to be putting some things together. And this morning, we're going to do a story problem together, and your moms or dads or brothers and sisters can do story problems with you, and you're going to be so good at it that you can make up your own story problems while you're working at home. I want you to look at my board up here, and I have a story problem for you. It says, Mrs. Knight had 7 goldfish in her bowl. Miss Conley gave her 3 more. How many goldfish does Mrs. Knight have? Now I know some of you already know the answer and you're probably shouting it out at your screen. But if you remember, when we do story problems, we're supposed to make a picture in our mind about what's happening in the story. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to read the first sentence again, and I want you to make a picture in your mind. Mrs. Knight had 7 goldfish in her bowl. Can you picture a bowl? How many goldfish does Mrs. Knight have in that bowl? Did you picture it? How many are you picturing right now? I'm picturing 7 because that's what the story said. Will you help me put 7 in the bowl? Count with me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Great job, boys and girls. And thanks, Destiny, for your help. You're a great counter. So Mrs. Knight has 7 fish in her bowl. Let's picture in our mind the next parts of our story. Miss Conley gave her 3 more. Is our answer going to get bigger or is it going to get smaller? Turn and tell someone in your house if the answer is going to be bigger than 7 or smaller than 7. Did you say bigger? If you did, you're right, because we are adding. And adding means putting numbers together, so our answer is going to get bigger. So if we look back at our story, Miss Conley gave Mrs. Knight how many more fish?
3.
3. So let's add 3 more fish. Count with me.
1, 2, 3. Yay.
So now we need to think about how many fish Mrs. Knight has now. We've talked about lots of ways we can figure out that answer. Can you tell someone in your house what strategy you would use to figure out the answer? Did anyone say count the fish? That's one strategy. Did anyone say count on? That's another strategy. Did anyone say, I just knew the answer in my head? That's another strategy. So let's see, which strategy should we use to solve this one? I'm not going to ask my videographer, Destiny, because she's in 4th grade and she'll tell me I knew that in my head. I want to use the strategy counting on today. So I knew that Mrs. Knight had 7 fish. We added 3 more to the bowl. So here are my 3 more fish. There's my little fish. So I'm going to start with the 7 fish. 7, and let's count on. Count with me. 7, 8,
9, 10. Yay!
So how many fish are in the bowl?
10.
10 fish. And if we want to write that as a number sentence, we would write it like this. 7 plus
3
3
equals 10.
Because we know that equals means the same as. So whatever we have over here on this side has to be the same as whatever we have over here. So 7 plus 3 is the same as 10. So how many fish do we have in our bowl, boys and girls?
10.
We have 10. Can you practice some story problems at home this week? And you'll get really good at making that picture in your mind and adding groups of things together. Have a great day. We miss you all.